Hey everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. So today's video is especially for those who really want to know how to connect sentences in English, how to join the sentences in English, how to speak longer sentences in English. So if you are that person, please watch this video till the very end because I'm going to share few tips and tricks to connect so many sentences and speak longer. Okay, so before starting this video, can I ask you something funny? Okay. Have you ever spoken English like this? I go school, I eat food, I sleep like a robot. I know many beginners speak like robots. Short sentences, no connections. So guys, if you're speaking like this, so from today onwards, you are not going to repeat these things again. Because today, I'm going to share the secret of connecting sentences, not big grammar, not difficult rules, just small words that do big work. When beginners don't connect sentences, how do they feel? They feel shy, they feel something is missing, they think my English is wrong. But it's not wrong, it's just unfinished, like a bridge with no middle. You have idea on one side, an idea on the another side, but no bridge. So today we build that bridge. Simple bridge, easy bridge, friendly bridges. Okay? So here the sentence one is I like coffee. Sentence 2, I don't like tea. But when we speak like this, it feels choppy. So we connect. I like coffee, but I don't like tea. One small word, big change. That word, but, but is a connector. It connects ideas and makes English smoother. So, guys, when people are listening to connect sentences, they get scared. They think grammar rules, big books, pens, but connecting sentences is natural. We do it in our own language all the time. So, now, first of all, let's talk about our daily life. Okay, imagine this sentence. I was tired, I went to work. That sounds sad already. Now, let's connect this. I was tired, but I went to work. Now we feel the effort. We feel emotion. That's the power of connection. So here I want to share something honest. Okay. When I was learning, spoke in very short sentence, people understand me, but I didn't feel confident. When I learned to connect sentences, my confidence changed because my English started to flow like water, not jumping, not stopping, just flowing. So let's give you an easy connector, okay? The easiest one. And, okay? And, A and D and. I woke up and I felt happy. I went outside and I saw the sun. Simple but powerful. Sometimes learners overthink. They say, is this correct? Is this grammar okay? So let me say something clearly. Please, communication is more important than perfection. Always. If you connect sentences simply, people will understand you. And understanding builds confidence. Okay? Now, let's do a bad example. Okay? I wake up, I eat, I work, I sleep. Very serious life. Now, let's connect them. I wake up, then I eat, and I go to work. And finally, I sleep. Now, it sounds like a story. Stories needs connection. Life is a story. English should feel like one, two, right? Don't be afraid. Connecting sentences is not advanced English. It's real English and you can do it, guys. Even today, with one small word. How do you feel now? Relaxed? Okay. because English feels friendly again, okay, not scary. So that's our goal, to make English feel human, not heavy, not stressful, just real life. So tell me, when English flows, it feels lighter? Like you don't need to push every word. You stop thinking so much and you start feeling the sentences. That feeling is important because language is feeling, not maths, right? So many beginners say, I know words, but I don't know how to talk. Yes, I hear a lot of time. They have bricks, but no glue, right? The example that I have given. Connectors are glue. Without glue, the wall falls. With glue, it's strong. So let me give you the another easy connector. Okay, the word because. Sometimes we call it because. It's a very useful connector. Okay, for example, I stayed home. Sentence 2, I was tired. Now connect. I stayed home because I was tired. Now we understand the reason and the emotion. Sometimes learners say my English is boring, but it's not boring, it's just short. Yes, so when you add because, your English gets personality. You explain yourself, people feel closer to you. That's connection. Okay? Now, when I was learning, I connected everything with and. Everything. I woke up and I ate and I worked and I slept and I was tired. That sentences needs a nap, right? So sometimes we need variety, not just and. We can use them or so. So let's use so. Okay, sentence 1, I was very hungry. Sentence number 2, I made food. Now connect them. I was very hungry, so I made food. Simple, clear, natural. Now, have you noticed something? We are not using big grammar words. No rules, just meanings. Meanings first. How do people feel when they can connect sentences? They feel proud. I think. So I can talk. Confidence grows quality, not with loud rules. Now, how do connectors help emotions? So let me show you something that I wanted to speak. Good. I was afraid. Now connect. I wanted to speak, but I was afraid. Now we feel the struggle. That sentence feels human because real life has but, yes. Dreams, but fear. Plans, but problems. Hope, but doubt. English needs these words. Many beginners stop speaking because they want perfect sentences. But perfect sentences are not required. Connected sentences are enough. Okay? Enough to communicate, enough to be understood, enough to be feel confident. Okay? So let's do a daily life again, guys. For example, I woke up late, I missed the bus. Now let's connect. I woke up late, so I missed the bus. Life sentences. English becomes real when it matches life, not textbooks. What if learners forget connectors? This is the big question, right? Then say the sentences first, then add glue slowly. Okay? Learning is a step by step, not jump by jump. Okay, do you remember the first time you connected sentences? Connecting sentences feel like connecting thoughts. When thoughts connect, confidence comes. That's beautifully said. Now listen guys, don't rush, okay? One connector at a time, okay? One connector at a time. One sentence at a time. English is not a race, it's a conversation and conversations flow, not jump. Calm English is good English. When English feels calm, people speak more. Fear becomes smaller and sentences becomes longer. Not because they try, but because ideas connect naturally. And guys, one more thing, I noticed something funny with beginners. Sometimes they connect too much. Yes, they say I woke up late and I ate breakfast and I drank coffee and I went to work and I was tired and I slept. That sentence needs oxygen. So today let's talk about balance. Not too short, not too long, just comfortable. Comfortable English is good English. What connector helps with time? It is very important word like when, after, before. Let's start with when. Sentence 1, I arrived home. Sentence 2, I felt relaxed. Now connect them. When I arrived home, I felt relaxed. Now see the moment. Time becomes clear. So have you noticed something? What? We didn't change the meaning. We just made it smoother. Smooth English sounds confident even if it's simple. Emotions becomes stronger with connectors. Okay? So here let me give you another example. I was nervous. I wanted to give the answer. When the teacher asked me, I wanted to answer, but I was nervous. That feels real because real life has mixed feelings, right? Now, confidence and doubt. English without connectors feels flat. English with connectors feels alive. So, here we are going to talk about because again, okay? So, because helps people explain themselves and explaining builds connections with listeners. So, sentence 1, I am learning English. Now add heart. I am learning English because I want a better future. Now we feel motivation, guys, right? Beginners often ask, how many connectors do I need? This question so many people ask to me. This is a good question, but the answer is simple, as many as you need to share your thought, not more, not less, just enough. Okay? Now, here I wanted to share an important point. When sentences connect, people slow down naturally. They pause, they breathe, and their English sounds clear. Fast English is not good English. Clear English is good English. So let's do a daily life story, okay? I woke up late because my alarm didn't ring. So I rushed to work, but I was still late. Look at that. That's a story. Simple words, strong connection. So, guys, I stopped translating every sentence. I started connecting ideas instead. So, thinking in meaning, not words. In listeners, you don't need perfect grammar, you need clear meaning. Meaning comes from connections. Some learners are afraid to pause. Yes, they think pausing is bad, but pauses helps connection. A pause gives your brain time and gives the listener time. Natural speech has pauses. Even native speakers pause. Even I pause all the time. Now let's talk a funny pause examples. Okay, I like English because it opens my world. The pause adds feelings, right? English is not only words, it's timing, emotions, connections. You always have relaxed and confident. Connecting sentences feel like connecting people. That's exactly it. And that's why English existed. To connect humans, not to scare learners, not to test them, just to share life. The connection makes English feel alive. I'm telling you again. It's not heavy, it's not scary, just part of life. Okay? Now, English is for people, not for perfection. That's powerful, right? You don't speak to impress, you speak to connect. Connection is the goal, not grammar trophies. So when sentences connect, confidence connected too. Fear becomes smaller, voice becomes stronger. Your English feels broken. If it is not broken, it's just learning. If your sentences feel strong, if your sentences feel short, they will grow. Your voice shakes, it will steady. You don't need fast English, you need real English. You don't need perfect English, you need connected English. Confidence, simple sentences, strong voice. Connection changes everything. Connection in sentences, connection in people, connection in learning. Okay, so here English feels friendly, not heavy, not scary. Again, I'm telling you. So use connectors. There are so many connectors are there. You can search it and you can use it in your everyday life. Okay, one sentence at a time, one connector at a time. Okay, so guys, if this helped you, please like this video, subscribe if you want to learn with me. Okay, and write connected sentences in the comments, and if you know more connectors, please write down in the comment section so that another person can read and learn from you. All right, share your stories, write your sentences in the comments, and try to use connectors every time. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this video. If this video helps you, please give thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe this channel. So this is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.